This is the L2C Media Network. And this is Steve Sporty Balls live from the Fred McLeod Sports Desk in the Tom O'Neill Studios in Sun. I'm Franklin Pangborn sitting in for Harry Von Stuttgart. And as always, tonight's program is sponsored by the L2C Media Network. Now, with the scores, the stories, and everything else in the day in sports, here's the Baxman, Steve, the Baxman Baxley. Thank you very much, Franklin. How y'all doing tonight? I'm doing okay. Got a little situation happening, but all in all, you got a little indigestion, but I will be okay. But we have got a lot to talk about today, not just world of sports, but also we're going to touch in on we're going to touch a little bit about a new type of sport that caught my interest tonight. It's called bare knuckle fighting. And they had a bout that was on YouTube tonight. And it still is on YouTube as we speak. But it's very interesting. So we'll talk about that coming up as well. So please stay with us. Please in the chat room if you'd like. And let me. Oh, okay. I'm going to take it easy for a bit. I didn't do much today. Okay, let's let's get to our basketball. All the scores tonight are sponsored as always, or actually presented always by the fun folks at Caesars Sportsbook and Casino. Remember, we are all Caesars, but even Caesars know their limits. And if you think you got a little gambling problem, you need someone to talk to, call the National Problem Gambling Hotline or Helpline at 1-800-522-4700. 1-800-522-4700. Remember, we are all Caesars, but even Caesars have a limit. All right. Commercial is over. Let's get to it. Only one game to update you on. 3 minutes and 54 seconds left to play in the third. And there we go. And it's the Portland Trailblazers leading the Washington Wizards 92-77. Let's take you to the final scores of the rest of the evening and afternoon in the NBA. Chicago Bulls beat the Cleveland Cavaliers 101-91. Indiana Pacers over the San Antonio Spurs 119-108. Minnesota Timberwolves over the Miami Heat 113-104. The Golden State Warriors over the Milwaukee Bucks 122-109. The Utah Jazz over the Sacramento Kings 134-125. Toronto Raptors beat the Denver Nuggets 127-115. And that is a look at the NBA scoreboard. Hey, made it off the bat, did we not? Yeah, we did. Okay, heart rate 82. Okay. Let's get the blood pressure. There we go. Okay, let's get you with the women's college basketball scoreboard right now and give it to you straight from the hoop. Let's go to it, shall we? Yes, sir. The Phillips 66 Big 12 Championship Semifinals, 4th ranked Baylor over 21st ranked Oklahoma, 91-76. And in overtime, 7th ranked Texas beat 10th ranked Iowa State, 82-73. In the ASUN Championship Final, number 23rd ranked Florida Gulf Coast defeated Jacksonville State by a score of 69-54. And in the Ivy League tournament presented by TIAA Finale, it was 24th ranked Princeton over Columbia, 77-59. Okay, now for the men. The Pac-12 tournament final, number 2 ranked Arizona beat number 13th ranked UCLA, 84-76. 9th ranked Tennessee in the SEC semifinals took out 5th ranked Kentucky, 69-62. Thank you. The Phillips 66 Big 12 Championship Final, Kansas, number 6 ranked Kansas defeated 14th ranked Texas Tech, 74-65. In the New York Life ACC Tournament Final, Virginia Tech upended 7th ranked Duke, 82-67. In the Big East Tournament Final, 8th ranked Villanova over Creighton, 54-48. And the tragedy of it all, Big Ten Tournament Semifinal, 9th ranked Purdue over Michigan State, 75-70. Michigan State did pretty good, just not good enough. They may get the 8th seed they may be an 8th seed probably in the South. Let's try that again. SEC Tournament Semifinals, Texas A&M beat number 15th ranked Arkansas, 82-64. In the Air Force Reserve American Athletic Conference Championship Semifinal, 18th ranked Houston over Tulane, 86-66. And in the Big Ten Tournament Semifinal, 24th ranked Iowa slam danced Indiana by 3, 80-77. And don't forget, tomorrow at 6 o'clock, the selections will be made, and we will bring you all of what has gone on. We won't have a selection special, but at midnight, you can catch us on our YouTube channel, our regular time. We will have all the brackets and everything else. Now, we don't know the decision of all decisions, but we will say this. I have a feeling, I'm going to agree with everybody, that Michigan is not going to be making it to the big tournament. If they do, it'll probably be in the first 4. But if not, they will be going to the NIT. So stay tuned on Sunday. We'll all have it figured out for you. Okay, we've done colleges. We've done one pro. What is there left but the G League? And let's take you to G League. Of course, it is presented by the major sponsor of the G League, and that is, of course, Gatorade. Is it in you? If not, it better be. Okay, let's give you the scoreboards for today's action. moment, please. Okay. Wow. All right, let's get to it. Get back down there. Get back down there. Come on. Okay, the College Park Skyhawks beat the Windy City Bulls 116 to 112. The Grand Rapids Gold Capital City Go-Go game was postponed. Delaware Blue Coats over the Long Island Nets 130 to 120. Fort Wayne Mad Ants over the Cleveland Charge 110 to 99. Raptors 905. Lakeland Magic. Let's try that again. Raptors 905. That's a funny team. 122. Lakeland Magic 109. South Bay. See, I caught myself. South Bay Lakers over the Stockton Kings 120 to 110. Texas Legends over the Birmingham Squadron 110 to 104. And with 3 minutes, 37 seconds left to play in regulation, the Memphis Hustle lead the Agua Caliente Clippers 110 to 98. That's how you play basketball, with skill. Anyway, let's go from the hardwood. To the, let's try that again because we slipped. There we go. Let's go from the hardwood to the hard fake synthetic ice. That's right. It's time for the NHL scoreboard, and for my friend Dandelion Fluff. There. There you go, a little jazz version of the Hockey Night in Canada theme. There we go. All right, two games going on right now. One is in the third period. The other is in the second period. Let's take you right now to the two games still in progress. San Jose Sharks. They lead the LA Kings 5-0 with 4:18 left to play in regulation. Meanwhile, with 3:12 to play in the second period, it is the Edmonton Oilers leading the two-time Stanley Cup champion Tampa Bay Lightning 1-0. 1-0. By the way, from now on, this means okay or 0, depending on your point of view. Or if you want to do the CDSI, there you go. There you go. Or if you want to do the number 6, there it is. Anyway, there it is, number 6, or just, want to just... We got to come up with a new hand signal for okay. We'll figure that out. Final scores with 3 stars, presented, of course, by our good friends at Coors Light. Born to chill, I guess is what their motto is. I do not know. I just make it up. Ha. St. Louis Blues. They defeated the Nashville Predators 7-4, and your 3 stars were Duchesne for Nashville, 2 goals, 1 assist. Johansson for Nashville, 1 goal, 2 assists. Thomas for St. Louis, 2 goals, 2 assists. Carolina Hurricanes beat up on the Philadelphia Flyers 3-1. Martinuk for Carolina, 1 goal. Stepan for Carolina, 1 assist. And Anderson for Carolina, 28 saves. In a shootout, New Jersey Devils beat the not-so-mighty Anaheim Ducks 2-1. Tatar for New Jersey, 1 goal. Dawes for New Jersey, 33 saves. Don't have a picture of him. And Stolars for Anaheim, 39 saves. Let's keep the love going. Boston Bruins over the Arizona no longer Gypsy Coyotes because they have a home next season. Final score 3-2. Smith for Boston, 2 goals. Coyle for Boston, 1 goal, 1 assist. And Swayman for Boston, 27 saves. Chicago Blackhawks beat up on the Ottawa Senators, and then a trucking convention came in to finish the job. 6-3 final score. Blackhawks over the Senators. Toes for Chicago, 2 goals. Jones for Chicago, 2 goals. And Kane for Chicago, 3 assists. They broke it up. Calgary Flames did the impossible. They made the Red Wings look silly. They beat the Red Wings 3-0. Markstrom for Calgary, 19 saves. Lindholm for Calgary, 1 goal. And Anderson for Calgary, 1 assist. In a shootout, the Seattle Kraken beat Les Canadiens de Montreal 4-3. Gourde for Seattle, 1 goal. Romanoff for Montreal, 1 goal, 1 assist. And McCann for Seattle, 1 goal. New York Rangers over the Dallas Stars, 7-4. Panarin for the Rangers, 1 goal, 4 assists. Lindell for Dallas, 1 goal, 1 assist. And Miller for the Rangers, 2 assists. And if you think that's it for the pros, nope. But for right now, we're going to go from pro hockey to what we hope will be some college hockey for the men and the women. At least we hope so. Let's rock it out. Let's take the blood pressure again. Thank you. All right, in the AHA tournament, Sacred Heart over RIT, 3-1. In overtime, the Air Force beat Army 3-2. Mercyhurst beat Canisius 3-1. AIC, not AOC, but AIC beat Bentley 6-2. In the Big Ten tournament, 4th-ranked Michigan over 8th-ranked Notre Dame 2-1. 2nd-ranked Minnesota over Penn State 3-2. In the CCHA tournament, it was 13th ranked. It was Bemidji State over 13th-ranked Michigan Tech 5-2, and top-ranked Minnesota State over Northern Michigan 8-1. In the ECAC tournament, Colgate was smiling as they beat 18th-ranked Cornell 4-2. It took 2 overtimes, but Rensselaer beat Harvard 4-3. It also took 2 overtimes, but 6th-ranked Quinnipiac beat St. Lawrence 4-3. And it just took a single overtime period to have Clarkston, 17th rank, beat Union 4-3. Wow. In the HEA tournament, their 11th-ranked Northeastern defeated Boston College 3-2. And Connecticut beat 16th-ranked Boston University 3-1. 12th-ranked Massachusetts over 20th-ranked Providence 4-2. 14th-ranked UMass Lowell defeated Merrimack 7-2. In the NCHC tournament, 3rd-ranked Denver over Miami 5-1. 10th-ranked Minnesota Duluth took a single overtime to beat 9th-ranked St. Cloud 4-3. 7th-ranked Western Michigan decimated 19th-ranked Omaha in overtime 5-4, and 5th-ranked North Dakota defeated Colorado College 2-1. In a non-conference game, Arizona State beat LIU 5-1. Guess what? That's the guys. How about the girls? How about the ladies? How about the women? Did they play very well? Maybe. Let's find out. In the NCAA Women's Tournament, it took an overtime, but number 6 Yale beat number 4 Colgate 2-1. And in the regular version, it was 3rd-ranked Northeastern over 5th-ranked Wisconsin 4-2. 8th-ranked Minnesota Duluth over number 2-ranked Minnesota 2-1. And in 2 overtimes, number 1 Ohio State beat number 7 Quinnipiac by a lovely score of 4-3. Yes, that was a jolly one, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Is my mustache a little strange? I think. I gotta cultivate this more. Anyway, that's it for the ladies. that's it for the guys. So, what is there left to say except, let's go minor league. And for that, we go to the AHL scoreboard. That's right, time to go to the AHL scoreboard and get real bored. Oh, don't get real bored because Dandelion Fluff watches us either live or on archive. So let's get her some scores. Only one game still going on right now, a little early in the third. San Diego Gulls lead the Ontario Reign 3-0. Final scores in overtime. Springfield, Thunderbirds, go. They did. They won over the Charlotte Checkers 4-3. Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins over the Laval Rockets 6-2. Iowa Wild over the Henderson Silver Knights 4-1. Manitoba Moose over the Belleville Senators 6-1. In a shootout, it was Milwaukee Admirals over the Chicago Wolves 2-1. Syracuse Crunch lost to the Toronto Marlies in a shootout 3-2. Rochester Americans came back, beat up the Utica Comets 3-2. Lehigh Valley Phantoms over the Hartford Wolfpack 6-5. Bridgeport Islanders over the Providence Bruins 7-4. Texas Stars over the Tucson Roadrunners in overtime 3-2. Stockton Heat over the San Jose Barracuda 6-3. And those are the final scores from the AHL, which means it is time to go to the Big O, the Ontario Hockey League. Get you some scores from an SATURDAY, cha-cha-cha. 5 score. Wow. 5 games on a Saturday night in the Ontario Hockey League. Let's go through them, shall we? It took overtime, but Windsor, not Wisner. Wisner is a street here in Jackson. Windsor is in Ontario. Windsor defeated Erie 5-4. Flint over Guelph. Thank you, Guelph 5-2. Owen Sound over Saginaw 5-1. Kitchener over it is the Sioux over Kitchener 7-4. I have good eyesight. And Barrie, am I right? Yes, I should be. Yes, the Barrie Colts. Barrie over. Hi there. Would you mind doing me a favor and get back to our Saturday scoreboard? Thank you. Barrie over Mississauga, who I think has a husband named Mr. Saga. Anyway, Barrie over Mississauga 5-2. There you go. But we're not done yet. No, we're not. You see, we got more minor league hockey to give you. That's right. And we make it simple. We use the initials for words. Like, for example, let's go to the Southern Professional Hockey League or the Spiel. That's right. What we're going to do for you is spiel it. That's right. So let's give you the Saturday night treatment. Let's bring on them scores, darling. In a shootout, Fayetteville Marksmen beat the Macon Mayhem 5-4. Knoxville Ice Bears over the Quad City Storm 6-1. Evansville Thunderbolts over the Birmingham Bulls 4-3. Huntsville Havoc over the Vermilion County Bobcats 8-1. And the Pensacola Ice Flyers over the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs 3-0. 3-0. Yes. And we go from there to the Echo. See, sometimes. Hey, Schnoogie Woogie. How are you, Dandelion Fluff? Evening Schnookums. Just stopping by. I'm on way to sleep. Well, you're just in time for the rest of the hockey scores. Did a little jazz fusion of the Hockey Night in Canada theme on the musical instrument of love, the kazoo. I'm trying to learn how to play bolero on the kazoo. Hey, not bad. All right, let's go to more scores so Dandelion can get some sleeping. All right, let's do this properly. Yes, let's do this properly so Dandelion can go to sleep and dream of being ravaged by Prince Charming. Here we go, face to face. Yes, friends. Here we go, folks. Utah Grizzlies beat the Kansas City Mavericks 6-3. Tulsa Oilers over the Allen Americans 7-3. The Iowa Heartlanders over the Kalamazoo Wings 4-3. Toledo Walleye over the Idaho Steelheads 7-3. Reading Royals defeated the Wheeling Nailers, and if you nailer, please tell us. 9-1 was the final score of that. Adirondack Thunder over the Maine Mariners 2-1. Florida Everblades over the Orlando Solar Bears. Toy! Orlando Solar Bears 6-5. Jacksonville Icemen over the Greenville Swamp Rabbits 3-1. Cincinnati Cyclones over the Indy Fuel 5-4. Norfolk Admirals over the South Carolina Stingrays 3-2. How about this one? Newfoundland Growlers over the Trois Rivières Lions by un score de 9-4. And that is your Saturday night hockey shed. Well, almost all. We forgot one, didn't we, kids? Yes, we did. We forgot. Did we forget? Yes, we did. The Federal Prospect Hockey League, otherwise known as the FIPL. That's right. We did forget. So now let's pop them up, and we will be done with hockey. Of course, we will update you on the NHL hockey shindig coming up when we have our international coverage. Right now, let's tap dance on some Saturday stuff. 3 games on a Saturday. Watertown over Port Huron 7-1. Carolina over Delaware 5-3. And Danbury over Binghamton 5-3. And finally, that is it for your hockey, which means big old good night to Dandelion Fluff. Sleep well. Cuddle with whatever you get to cuddle with. And stop dreaming about and stop having nightmares about being licked by a cat. All righty, tighty, tutu. Here we go, folks. We got a lot to talk about, so let us make this a joyful celebrant. Okay, we're going to delay for a moment here. If you're wondering what's going on in the old earphones, it's simple. The subject I wanted to talk about is still going on. It's a new type. It's a new sport. It's called bare knuckle fighting. And it is on, let me see if I can get here. BYB9, Tampa Bay Brawl. Yes. So, and boom, boom. And this is unusual. How unusual is it? Boop, 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 boop. Do, 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 do. There we go. Boop. Now, Okay. Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. I know what you're saying. You got to be kidding me. Uh oh, wait a minute. No, that's not it. Oh. There we go. BYB Extreme. Now, right now they're in the third round of a title fight. This is a very unusual type of boxing, and yes, it is boxing. I gotta tell you. Um, uh, I wish we had the results here, but as they say, um, okay, this is bare knuckle 8. I mean, they don't use they wrestle, they fight. I'm gonna take my earphones off, headphones actually. You can call me either way. Uh, boxing is in the square is in a square boxing ring, but this type of fight is in a three-sided triangle known as the trigon. It is the smallest ring in combat sports. And this is incredible. It is called Brawl, Bare Knuckle Extreme Fighting. And it is unusual to say the least, strange to say the most. I wish we could have the results with us, but unfortunately, we don't. But I got to tell you, a friend of mine is one of the hosts for the Bare Knuckle Tampa Brawl. La, la, la. And maybe we can get some update avus. Yes, I know. Okay, let's go back. Okay. They're on Twitter. Okay, let's hit the twit. Okay, let's hit the Twitter. If we can hit the Twitter. Okay, let's do this. Isn't this exciting? Got to go to Twitter to see if I can get the results of what's been going down lately. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Okay, do. No, I don't want Bub. I want BYB. BYB, you fool. BYB. That's right, BYB. There we go. Uh, there we are. Thank you. You see, that's a good thing here. Okay, do we have any resultage? We have resultage. Here we go. We got some results for you. Knockout artist Seth Schaefer improves to 2-0 with an exciting fourth round knockout of Toby Mish. Chad the Butcher Kelly improved to 2-0 and knocking out the machete Carlos Lopez in the third. These are 3-minute for the men, 3-minute 5 rounders for the women, 2-minute 5 rounders. We keep going. The People's Champ, Isaiah Quiones, first round knockout of MC 300 Eklund. That's right. And Tony Lopez took it to Josh Burns. in a unanimous decision. Sam Lira moved to 3-0 with the unanimous decision over bare knuckle newcomer Ryan Jett. And what can I say? What can I say? She-Hulk from Lansing, Michigan. I forgot her first name. She-Hulk Barber. Maybe this will give me a little help, boys. Yeah, Miranda Barber from the beautiful city of Lansing, Michigan, knocked out Skylar Barnes 4 times in the first, a minute and 11 seconds. These are incredible people. They don't wear gloves. This is bare knuckle boxing. And by the way, Carlos Alexander wasted no time to take care of Toby Bindon with a first round TKO. That was strangely exciting. And in the opening bout, it was Fier and Araga came out hot in the open. The Wrath of God with a 5-round ultimate decision. Ultimate decision, unanimous decision. Yep, Gabriel Fier over Nathan King Kong Araga to keep his bare knuckle record a perfect 2-0. And I will tell you, this was awesome as hell. Whoops. Yes, it was awesome as hell, folks. Awesome as hell. And we're listening to the main event of the evening. And this is from the Florida State Fairgrounds. So as soon as we find out who won the main event tonight, we will let you know. So that's why I got the earbuds on. All right, let's, whoops. Didn't want that. There we go. Okay, let's, okay. Okay, before we go on, the super middleweight division and let me hear it. And the winner of the main event at 59 seconds of the 4th round, your winner by knockout and the new BYB super middleweight champion, Jose the GOAT, was your winner there. So, there. In depth, it's a bitch. Anyway, there you go. So, great night, jam packed, good crowd in the Trigon. And I tell you, this was an interesting bout to see. Watched it on YouTube. I hope they do more of this. And I hope I hope the networks are watching this, because especially Fox Sports 1, Fox Sports 2, because they are, I mean, it's interesting. It's very weird. It's weird but entertaining and interesting. So bare knuckle fighting. It's about time. So here we go. Major League Baseball and the Players Association. Well, we've already talked about that. once more pausing. Okay, let's give you some updates on what has happened as the Hot Stove League keeps heating up. Carlos Rodon signed a 2-year contract with the Giants. Clayton Kershaw re-signed with the Dodgers on a 1-year deal. Andrelton Simmons signed a 1-year contract with the Cubs. Yusei Kikuchi joined the Blue Jays on a 3-year deal. And the Texas Rangers sent Isaiah Keener Falefa to the Twins for Mitch Garver. Very good. Next big fish could be, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Freddie Freeman, who's said to be in talks with the Dodgers. And I think that's about it that we got right now. Rockies have agreed to a 1-year contract with veteran reliever Alex Colomé. They've also agreed to terms with shortstop Jose Iglesias. And free agent Trevor Story may not be returning to Colorado. The Phillies have agreed to terms with veteran reliever Jurius Familia on a 1-year deal. And the Astros have agreed to sign utility man Nico Goodrum to a 1-year contract worth $2.1 million plus incentives. And the Guardians have agreed to a major league deal with catcher Luke Mali. The Orioles signed veteran catcher Robinson Cintros. And there's a lot more to talk about. Just give you a little of that. We'll talk more about it tomorrow night at midnight when we get back with you. Okay. Wow. Inside Out, Upside Down, and Rock and Ride. We go rock and roll here, kids. In the NFL, let's rock and roll here. With the recent trade acquisition of Amari Cooper, the Browns have informed veteran receiver Jarvis Landry that he could seek a trade, according to Adam Schefter, of ESPN. The 20-year-old wideout was going into the final year of his 5-year, $75 million contract. After 4 years with the Dolphins, Landry spent the past 4 seasons in Cleveland, where he helped the Browns return to respectability after Cleveland went 1-31 in the 2 years before his arrival. Let's see. After 4 years, okay. A Pro Bowler during his first 2 seasons with the Browns, Landry helped Cleveland capture the franchise's first playoff berth in 8 years. In 2020, he caught 12 passes, 2 touchdowns during the postseason, while helping the Browns win their first playoffs. And let's see. In 2020, caught 12 passes, 2 touchdowns during the postseason, while helping the Browns win their first playoff game in 26 years. Injury sidelined a 29-year-old receiver for 5 games last year, his final season in Cleveland. And via his Twitter account, Landry said last month that he suffered a high-grade MCL sprain, a partial quad tear, and a bone bruise during Cleveland's Week 2 win over Houston. He said that he was hurt throughout the season after coming back from his injuries too quickly. Despite those injuries, Landry appeared in 12 games where he caught 52 passes for 570 yards and 2 touchdowns. He was hoping that those games are not his last in a Browns uniform. Now, Landry. Uh, excuse me, folks. I gotta catch the credits again. I know I'm sort of pump-a-lumped here. Yeah. I gotta catch this. So give me a moment here. I gotta catch something. Nelson Swagler. Hey, not bad. Okay. Forgive me for a moment. Do. See, you get this. Boop. Okay, that was an interesting fight. I wish next time they would give us a little sneaky peek. I just wanted to do something here. It's a little busy, but still. I know we got to do. I know I'm in the middle of a show here, but this will not take long. It'll take short. Okay, let's just continue here. I'll catch up with. I'll do this and I'll do that, and we'll have a little fun here. Okay, now Landy's injuries justify his dip in production last season. Before last season, he averaged 91 receptions for 1,004 yards and 5 touchdowns during his first 7 seasons in the National Football League. Five-time Pro Bowler, Landry led the NFL with 112 catches, 217 in his final season with the Dolphins. He tallied a career high 1,174 receiving yards in 2019. 179 yards. In 2019, his second season with the Browns. Now, durability has been one of Landry's calling cards. Before last season, he appeared in 111 out of a possible 112 regular season games, where there were several notable receivers set to enter free agency. Landry shouldn't have a problem finding a team that would like to add a proven veteran wideout to the receiving core. And by God, by golly. And in golf, Mother Nature continued to be a biatch as the Players' Championship continued. Round 2 had rain and wind wreaking havoc at the TPC Sawgrass. And the leader right now, actually, we have a tie for the lead. Tommy Fleetwood and Tom Hogue, -6. And the event continues tomorrow. Catch it, I do believe, on NBC. Yes, all right. So we've done a bit of bit of sport. Now, if you will excuse me, just a little bit of fun. I know I am freakishly delaying things. Humble apologies, one and all. Um, let's Oh, let's take the pen. Okay, let's take no. We'll take this and we'll just put it like this. Okay, let's do it. See. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Dee 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 dee. Da 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 da. Okay, I think we can put a little arrow on it. Yeah, me and my sparrowed arrow. See, you get a little artistic. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But what the hell? It works on a frequent basis. Yes, it does. Okay, except right now, when you're doing a show and you know the people love it, and you do some things that you know you would love to show them, but obviously you can't show them. Oh boy, won't take long, folks. I know. Hey, I'd argue with the producer, except the producer is me. So there we go. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And oops. All right, Chimichanga. You do this properly. Okay, let's do a little. Boop. Kaulia. Okay. They asked me how I knew this strangeness was true. Ooh, smoke gets in your eyes. Okay. Oh, I almost killed myself off there. But where there is hype, there is hope. And where there is hope, there is uniqueness. Okay, let's do this. Sorry, folks. I had to take a little moment. I've taken 2 moments, I know. Because this is entertainment and you want to see the entertainment. Well, okay, let's finish up the show here. Okay, let's finish up the show here. Where are you? Where am I? There we are. Hi there. Are we ready for the international portion of the broadcast? I do believe we are. We have no media bites tonight because there's frankly nothing to media bite. Ready? Yes, we are. Let's go to the Beeb and let's bring you up to date on the travails of soccer. Yes, right, folks. It's time for soccer, as they call it there, football. And let's bring you up some Premier League action. Liverpool beat Brighton and Hove Albion 2-0. Brentford beat Burnley 2-0. And Manchester United beat Tottenham Hotspur 3-2. In the FA Women's Super League, the belch, that passes. Manchester United over Reading 3-1. Everton over Leicester City 3-2. And while we're on the strange subject, let's go to the FA Trophy quarterfinal. Bromley over Solihull, excuse me. Bromley over Solihull Moors 3-1. Dagenham and Redbridge and York City tied at 1, but York City won 7-6 on penalty. Stockport over Needham Market 3-0. And you're probably asking yourself, hey, Steve, what's going on with our little league of fun and enjoyment? That happens to be Major League Soccer. Well, I'm glad you asked. New York City Football Club beat Montreal 4-1. Columbus Crew over Toronto 2-1. LA Football Club over Inter Miami 2-0. Seattle Sounders, that's the group that Drew Carey is part owner of. They beat the LA Galaxy 3-2. Houston Dynamo over the Vancouver Whitecaps 2-1. And now the fun begins. Yes, friends. It is time now for our final segment. Nick Ricada, Monday through Friday, midnight Eastern, 11 Central, with Lost Splaining Interwebs. I would try a show, but it would be called Backsplaining Me. Anyway, let's get on with it, and so we can end this show on a high note. And that high note would be me singing. In Das Bundesliga, Freiburg over Wolfsburg 3-2. Hoffenheim and Bayern Munich tied at 1. Union Berlin and Stuttgart, not Harry, tied at 1. And Mönchengladbach over Hertha Berlin 2-0. In Italy, it was Sassuolo and Salernitana tied at 2. Spezia over Cagliari 2-0. Juventus over Sampdoria 3-1. Milan over Empoli 1-0. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give you a little Spanish basketball. Tenerife over Basket Zaragoza 77-62. Juventud Badalona over Valencia 76-68. Bilbao over Bragonia 94-86. And Gran Canaria over Unicaja 76-59. Update on the NHL. The lone game still going on in the 10th minute of the third period. Edmonton leads Tampa Bay 2-0. In Extraliga in the Czech Republic, Mlada Boleslav over Plzeň 3-2. Liberec over Kometa Brno 3-2. Olmuk over Vikovice 3-1. Pardubice over Karlovy by a score of 4-2. And Edmonton leads Tampa Bay by a score now of 2-1. Yay. In the 10th minute of the third period. Helsinki over Asat in Finland 4-2. Hämeenlinna over Vasan Sport 4-1. Eves over JYP in overtime 5-4. Turkur over Luko 4-2. Tapara over Kalpa 2-1. Jukurit over Pelicans 1-0. Saipa over Kuku 2-1. In baseball, in Japan's Nippon Professional Baseball League preseason, the York Buffaloes slam danced the Yomiuri Giants 10-2. Games that are still going on right now. We got 3 in the 6th inning. Cebu Lions lead the Chibalati Marines 4-2. Hanshin Tigers, Yomiuri Giants tied at Goose Eggs, tied at 0. Hiroshima Carp, Nippon Ham Fighters tied at 0. And the 4th inning, Rakuten Golden Eagles over the Yokohama Bay Stars 3-0. 5th inning, Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks over the Yakult Swallows 5-3. And in the 3rd inning, it's York Buffaloes and the Chunichi Dragons tied at Goose Eggs. In cricket, West Indies and England tied. And the Australians won, and in the Australia-Pakistan cricket match, Australia won the toss and elected to bat. And right now they are continuing. We have no score update yet. And after day 1, Sri Lanka and India. Sri Lanka trails by 166 runs with 4 wickets remaining in the first innings. And in the ICC World Cup for the ladies, ladies play cricket. Australia won by 141 runs over New Zealand. Folks, friends, despite the delays, we've done it. We have made it through a weird, wild, and wacky Saturday of sports, enjoyment, entertainment, inferment, however ye wish to say it. But it was fun. I'm glad you were all here to enjoy it all. And we will see you tomorrow at midnight Eastern for more of this mess we like to call Steve Sporty Balls. And until then, I am Steve the Backsman Baxley, reminding you to keep your sporty balls nice and fresh and sparkling clean. That's right, folks. We run a respectable show here. And if you believe that, you believe that I'm topless. No, actually, we do run somewhat of a respectable show. Sometimes something hits me creative wise, and I just got to do it. So I do it. I got to find my phone. When? Anyway, that's going to wrap it up for us. We will talk to you tomorrow night at midnight Eastern time. Thank you, everybody, for paying a good lot of fun, thrills, and excitement. It's been fun. I hope you've enjoyed it. This has been a presentation of Mystifying Creativity Productions in association with L2C Media Network and L2C Sports. We will see you tomorrow at midnight. Till then, good night. Keep your sporty balls clean.